Route optimization often starts one place, but then gets more complicated as you grow. One example is operational costs with driver contracts and vehicle usage. These costs impact your company operations and make finding optimal routes that respect business rules even more critical. Let's take a look at how to use route limits to regulate operational costs. Route limits are exactly what they sound like, a restriction on some aspect of a route. We'll review how to set maximum distance traveled, maximum time spent en route, and maximum number of stops on a route. Each of these constraints can be set at the global default or individual vehicle level. Set max distance. You can also balance vehicles by setting a maximum distance. For example, if you've identified the vehicles that require frequent maintenance, you can specify the maximum distance you will allow those vehicles to travel for a given route. Set max duration. One way you can balance how vehicles are being used is to set a maximum amount of time that a vehicle can be used for a given route. For example, contractor vehicles may only be allowed to be on the road for a set amount of time. Set max stops. Another way to influence distance and time on road is to limit the number of stops a vehicle can make. For example, you may want to limit the number of stops that each vehicle services. This metric may be tied to the health of the driver and/or restrictions in their contract. Keep your drivers happy with hours worked and distance logged. Balance vehicle maintenance and regulate your operational costs. Learn more about how to use route limits in our docs. Get started with NextMove Cloud at cloud.nextmove.io.